What if, somewhere in the world, a red light turned on and never turned off? What if, in a single moment, every nuclear weapon ever built received the same order: launch? No speeches. No countdowns on television. No chance to say goodbye. Just a quiet click in underground silos, on submarines beneath black oceans, inside mobile launchers hidden in forests and deserts. And then, motion. In Montana, David a maintenance engineer nearing retirement, feels the ground tremble beneath his boots as a missile rises from a silo he's serviced for 20 years. He knows that vibration. He's felt it during tests. But this is different. This one doesn't stop. In the Pacific Ocean, Lieutenant Hannah Mori aboard a ballistic missile submarine, watches her captain close his eyes for a fraction of a second before giving the final confirmation. No one speaks. They all know this is the last order they will ever follow. In Moscow, Irina a single mother and emergency room nurse, is finishing a night shift when every screen in the hospital goes white at once. Launch detected. Multiple trajectories. No safe zones. Across the world, the sky fills with fire. Thousands of missiles tear through the atmosphere, leaving glowing scars that stretch from horizon to horizon. Some people mistake them for meteor showers. Some fall to their knees. Some freeze, unable to understand what their eyes are seeing. The world has about 30 minutes. In New York City, Marcus a subway conductor, stops his train between stations when his phone explodes with alerts. Passengers scream. Others pray. One woman records a voice note to her daughter she'll never see again. In Tehran, Layla a physics student, calculates impact windows in her head, even as her hands shake. She knows exactly what's coming. Knowledge doesn't make it easier. In Paris, couples gather on balconies. In Tokyo, commuters stand silently on platforms. In rural villages, people step outside and look up, sensing something enormous moving toward them. The first detonations arrive before most can react. A flash brighter than the sun. Heat that turns buildings into vapor. Shockwaves that flatten cities in seconds. New York disappears into a rising column of fire. Moscow follows. Beijing. London. Paris. Delhi. Islamabad. Seoul. Berlin. Rome. Tel Aviv. Tehran. Riyadh. Washington. No city with strategic value is spared. No border matters. David never hears the blast that kills him. The shockwave moves faster than his fear. Hannah feels the submarine shudder violently as distant detonations ripple through the ocean. Then silence. Communications die. The crew understands they are now ghosts, alive, but already erased from history. Irina is thrown across the hospital floor as windows shatter inward. She crawls toward the pediatric ward on instinct, even as the ceiling collapses behind her. Within the first hour, hundreds of millions are dead. Within 2 hours, 1 billion. Firestorms merge into continents of flame. Entire regions burn simultaneously, consuming oxygen, turning cities into furnaces. Winds stronger than hurricanes pull people into the inferno. Those who survive the blasts face something worse. Darkness. Ash and soot rise into the upper atmosphere, spreading across the globe. Sunlight fades within days. Temperatures plummet. Summer becomes winter everywhere. Crops fail almost immediately. Satellites go blind. Power grids collapse. The internet dies, not with drama, but with silence. In the ruins of Chicago, Ethan a former high school teacher, leads a handful of survivors into a subway tunnel. They count their food carefully. They speak softly, as if loud voices might attract the end again. In northern Japan, Hana submarine surfaces months later to a dead world. No signals. No cities. Just ash-covered shores and an ocean littered with debris. Irina survives the initial blast but succumbs weeks later to radiation sickness. She writes her son's name over and over in a notebook until her hands can no longer hold the pen. Animals die in staggering numbers. Some species vanish entirely. Forests burn, then freeze. Rivers carry poison. Oceans acidify as fallout rains endlessly from blackened skies. This is nuclear winter. Within a year, global temperatures drop by several degrees. Snow falls in the tropics. Famine spreads faster than disease ever could. Human civilization collapses, not gradually, but instantly. No governments. No money. No supply chains. Just scattered groups of survivors trying to remember how the world used to work. Ethan teaches children by candlelight using scraps of burned books. He explains what blue skies looked like. Some of them don't believe him. Decades pass. Radiation zones remain deadly. Cities are uninhabitable skeletons. Humanity is reduced to pockets, tens of thousands, maybe fewer. Languages fracture. Knowledge fades. Science becomes myth. The past becomes legend. 100 years after the launch, the sky slowly begins to clear. But by then, it doesn't matter. The species that split the atom never recovers enough to harness it again. The Earth bears the scars forever. Glass deserts where cities once stood. Forests that grew over highways. Bones beneath layers of ash and time. Eventually, humans disappear entirely, not in fire, but in silence. And the planet moves on. If all nuclear weapons were launched at once, the war wouldn't be the end. The end would be what comes after. A world without witnesses. A history with no one left to remember it. And somewhere in the universe, the stars would continue to burn, unaware that a species once existed that had the power to destroy its entire world. And chose to use it.